good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to another edition of the TNP Show. Of course, just like every week, we have another banger. First matchup tonight is This and That versus Kroyos. So it is yeah, it's a little too late to sign up. You would have to do it in the TNP Show sign up section in the TNP server. Oh, the nature pun, that's right. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just stumped. Can't think of anything, you know? I just don't know what the root cause of why I can't think of any puns, you know? Um it's usually when I have to think of puns, I usually need to leave the room and sit in a dark room and concentrate. With that being said though, let's go to transition here. Karios, this and that. Oh, long bar. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Rip for this. Let's refresh Kroyos here. See if Kroyos is online. Is Kroyos here? No, Kroyos is not here. Oh, you're here. Perfect. All right. We are looking good here. I'm going to assume you guys want the same piece set, so I'm going to get that for y'all. Going to start a prediction here. This and that Curios, who will win? Your seed is 8 Bravo, Alpha 8 Charlie Charlie. Bravo, I Alpha 8. Charlie Charlie. 0 Bravo or 8 0. Oh my gosh, I can't read numbers. 8 Bravo, Alpha 8 Charlie Charlie. Okay, both seats are correct. Boom. Hey Zempro. Yes, 6 matches tonight. We got a jam-packed show. I'm excited. The players are excited. And the players are ready. Let's count it down. Game number 1. This and that versus Curios. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Level 15 is level select here. Different openers. Oh, misdrop from Curios. Longboard dependent in column 1. Curios is going to want to bring this down. That's not going to burn anything. Next longer bar will only be good for a triple. That's what Curios gets. Is bring this down nicely. Has 1 long bar dependency to get rid of. It does. Well's reopened, but it's not good for a Tetris just yet. It is not Tetris ready. Curios starting off with a score of 12,000. This 58. Tetris for this 96. Curios trying to catch up here. Is clean at the moment. Nice flat board for Curios. Left side needs material. Curios is bringing material over to the left side. Curios becomes Tetris ready. Curios waiting for long bar. Long bar comes. Bangs down to the Tetris. Curios 70. Some overshift of that square from this. I don't know if that was intentional. But nonetheless, it creates a hole. Alright. A jail dependency is hiding or is buried for this. This is going to access it. And once again, this is going to reopen the well and is already Tetris ready. It just needs a long bar. Nope. That square is not good for this is board, so this is going to burn the square away and then get a Tetris. This 163, Curios 130. Curios, the dig, has 3 different holes in column 1, gets access to 1. This is gonna be this is a very tricky situation that Curios is in. Yeah, there's no way of getting out of this situation without burning a lot of lines here. Koryos, avoiding the long bar dependency, is forced to create one, although, ooh, overshifted the square, and yeah, that's going to be it for Koryos. Koryos is hopping out at 142 with a score of 209. This, you're good for game number 1, GTs. '18 is the level select. We got it right from both players. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This starting off with a couple burns here. Is building. Gets the long bar. Tetris for this. Strikes first blood. Koryos follows suit. Parity on Koryos' left side of the board. Needs attention. Might go dirty here. Nope. Koryos is going to burn it back down. Try to get back to Tetris readiness in a more traditional fashion. This has some holes. Handling it well. Perfect J for the left side for this. Is going to get him out of this dig pretty soon. J or an L would get him out of the dig, but the game is not giving it to him. Being forced to plug that JL dependency, which is going to force more burns for him. Alright, perfect J, and now this gets Tetris, bring him up to 72. Koryos currently at 45. Koryos is clean. We're seeing good survival from both of these players. And no good place for that. Z for Koryos. Gonna need to bring that away. Perfect J will reopen that. Or get. How can I put this? There was one line of garbage covering Koryos' well. Is able to access it with that one piece. And Koryos is almost back in business. Currently at 93. This 150. Crow is trying to access the left side of the well. We'll do so. It's not clean yet. Crows has been dig most of this game, but is surviving. No, that's all that matters in this game. Oh, too late of an adjustment from Kroos and a couple of additional misdrops. 2 hangs of those J's is going to do it for Kroos. Kroos is topping out at 104. With this having a score of 245. This, you're good for game number 2. GG's. We're going to slow it down and go back down to level 12. We got it right from both players. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, your matchup between Mathways is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Math has, well, we'll talk about a little bit more about Math in your matchup when that comes next. Players are digging. No place, good place for that square for Kroos. Kroos is going to have to burn it down. An L would do, although putting that Z there kind of eliminated that possible adjustment for Kroos. But a center well has been established. Is Tetris ready? Kroos, we get the Tetris. Bring him up to 37. This 62. Kroos back to clean. Left side needs material. Oh, almost an undershift from Kroos, able to get that J over. And the board is looking good for Kroos. Tetris for... no. Yes, Tetris for this. Kroos has the well open. This is 40,000 points ahead. Oh no, overshift of that J, and that's going to be it for Kroos. Kroos is topping out at 41. This, you're good for game number 3 in the set. GG's. Congrats to this for winning this match. And for everyone else, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to be setting up the next match. In the meantime, I'm going to run an ad to make sure that we don't get interrupted. We will be right back. And we're back. Let's transition here. Oops. Yeah, what is happening here? Yeah, Liptonic versus Martz. Martz is... I pinged Martz on the TNP Show signups. He is responding right now. Alright, so he's going to be on in 1 minute. There's no issue. That means I can take a water break. Other than coffee, I don't drink much of anything else. I don't drink orange juice, energy drinks, nothing like that. Oh. Wait. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. I had to think, when did I was thinking like maybe there was a mistake in the scheduling, but no, everything looks good here. Yeah, I believe um Platonic and Martz were the first people to ask to sign up. So yeah, everything's good. Everything's good here. Your seed is Charlie 3, Bravo Echo 94. So this is that one the last game. Oh, why did I put Math Whiz? Oops. My bad. Let me fix that. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened there. Let me fix that really quick. Sorry about the mix-up there. Okay, we're looking good. Both players are ready. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And as these players start, I'm going to start a prediction here. Lipton Lipton is now French. Yeah, honestly, Liptonic uh has told me how to correctly say his name, and I still can never remember. And he's, you know, I've known him for like at least half a year. I have played him multiple times, and I still can't get it right. It's quite incredible how I can't remember anything. So, what are we looking at here? The tonic with a T-spin setup. I'm going to plug it with an L. Going center well here. Definitely not the situation Tonic wants to be in. Currently at 39. Martz 140. Currently clean. Martz center well and Tetris ready. Liptonic. Yes, Tetris. 66. Ooh, over early shift of that J for Liptonic. It's going to pull him in a dig for even longer here. A long bar, J, or an L, or actually just a J would be good for that center well setup. And dirty Tetris for the Tonic. Looking good. If you give me a host curse, I'll challenge you to a level 0 game. Oh no, I just had a level 0 game with this and that, and um uh that did not go well. Let's put it that way. And hello, Gilded Lizard, how you doing? Welcome. Let's just say mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Sonic 150, Marts 289. Both players are nearing or have passed the halfway mark to the level 19 transition. Corian, there was a delayed Corian opportunity that Marts had. Unfortunately, the L did not come soon enough. Going to force him to burn, however, is able to resolve that issue pretty quickly here. Currently at 337, Leptonic 220. Yeah, the first game with doing the first game playing the level 0 match with this and that took, I kid you not, 20 minutes for the first game. It was crazy. Oh, Lizard, remind me, I need to DM you after this before I forget. Oh no, Leptonic topping out here at 295. And March, you're good for game number 1. GG's. Let's do it. I'm down. So Mars wins game number 1 here. Both players are ready. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Cover, should we make our match level 0? Oh god, we'll be here all night. So, I don't even know if I should say this. I really wish I had the photo here. Mark's not happy with his placements. Both players have not gotten to Tetris yet. Actually, I think, yeah, Leptonic already did. Okay, Tetris for Leptonic. 49. No, Tetris for Leptonic. 71. Mars gain a Tetris of his own, bring him up to 30. Misdrop of that S. Yeah, Mars is not happy about that. Mars opening a long bar dependency. Not getting pieces to resolve it cleanly, unfortunately. Leptonic's board, kind of a mess here. Currently 85. A lot of holes, a lot of digging needs to happen for Leptonic. Mart's taking some safety burns here, although I think he's not happy about it. So Leptonic in the lead currently, despite being in this dig for most of the game actually. But Martz is catching up, now only behind by less than 2,000 points. Martz Tetris ready, long bar comes, and Tetris for Martz 122. Both players are not clean, although Martz is going to get out of the dig sooner with those burns. Leptonic still digging and getting the right pieces to get clean. Okay, this long bar will do it. Okay. As soon as I say that, Leptonic gets the right piece. Um you and going back to the level 0 start series, I think there should be like a one-off episode. Not a TNP show episode, but like, you know, have a special event where like all the starts are only level 0. All of them. And all you guys have to verse me. How does that sound? Leptonic 238, Martz 265, and no pushdowns allowed. Yes. Martz only needs 2 lines before getting clean here. Again, the J over is going to be such a pain, but Martz does get it. Does have the dash to do so. There was almost a miss-up here for Martz. Had that happened, that would have been a top out for Martz. But Martz is still alive, gets the dash, and Martz is back to safety at this point. Ooh, YouTube, yeah. If we can get posted, um, if we can get our level 0 starts to go on YouTube, I think that would be the best achievement of my life. Both players are reaching level 19. 15 lines or less for these players. Nice double from Martz. Nice single to and a nice double and single from Martz to reopen that well. And as soon as I was going to say Martz was Tetris ready, but again, these pieces not working out for Martz here. Martz currently at 359. Leptonic 428. Both players transition. Leptonic going to level 19 at 454. Mart's 387. Mart's. I feel like Mart's is hot and cold. Oh no, and Leptonic topping out at 455. So Mart's, you're in a chase down. Your target is 456. The target is 456, Mart's. Yeah, either Mart's can do really well in 19, or he just craps out sometimes. Mart's taking the safety burns here. The Corian thing was there for Mart's. Decides not to execute that adjustment. Mart's getting a nice long bar to bring this back down. Mart's betting out the left. Is not touch ready yet. Now is Mart's, guess the Tetris 524, and actually that's Mart's has been good for a while now actually. With a score of 526, you're good. Totally was not paying attention to the score there. My bad. Both players are ready. Match point in Mart's favor. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Interesting. Okay. So a single burn and a single burn and a Tetris from Mart's to start off this game. Leptonic still trying to find his first Tetris the game. It looks like he's going to continue to burn. But it looked like a nice spin though. Looked like an overshift of that L for Mart's, but Mart's has recovered. Leptonic trying to keep this board low and reopen the well. Does. Oh no, a double flip of that L is going to be very bad for Leptonic. Ghost burn for Leptonic, and that's going to be a top out for Leptonic, topping out at 41. Mart's, you're good for game number 3 in the set. GG's. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Mart's, for the bits. I greatly appreciate that. right, let's head to intermission and start our next game. All right, let's go to transition here. Yes. Wilson is we couldn't find, or what you may call it. Uh I guess Heater could not find a partner, so Wilson decided um to buddy up with Heater. All right, let me refresh these here. Are we good from here? Mathway's having some tech issues. Nope. Okay. Why would that work? Why would that ever work? We're actually on schedule. Nice. It's all good. Oh, let's get you guys a seed. Imagine being on schedule. Yeah, it's harder than you think. 6 Charlie 1449. You can have everything planned and it can all go to crap. Oh, we got a camera and we don't have a camera. There we go. Math has appeared. The one time in any context where I'm so happy to see Math. The only context. $15. Let's make sure the C's are correct. 6 Charlie 1449. 6 Charlie 1449. Alright, we're good. 15. Level 15 is level select. Both players are ready. Let's count it down. M149 versus Math Wiz. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I just slurred the word Tetris. That means I need a drink. Players are off. Both players with a Tetris. Oh yeah, let me get the predictions up. Predictions are up. But you know what else is up? Math. Math's board is quite a perfect double. To reopen that well, Math gets a Tetris. 42. Looked like Math was in some danger, but was able to harness the black magic that he somehow has. Please send me a link to where this black magic is. I need it. Especially with deciders. I just can't seem to win with deciders. It's pretty bad. Oh, Math. Maybe Matt's black magic free trial is ending. Oh no. It's still looking good here. Okay, Math is clean. M is clean. Chat wins because we get to watch both of them play. Yes. This is a huge W for everyone. We have two good players who can really entertain all of us. We'd love to have that on the show. Never a dull moment when you have these players on the show. Last week we had M commentating my match between Math, actually, and excellent job that M did. And this week we're having Math commentate my match with the lowest man that is coming up soon. I think it's the next match actually. So stay tuned for that. M currently at 209. MathWiz 211. Double four from M and a Tetris soon afterwards. M does not look happy with that placement. Or something happened that M just did not like. Body language suggests that maybe there was a misdrop, or maybe yeah, I just don't know. I mean, the board looks good right now. So both players are building. Both players not Tetris ready though. MathWiz bit dependent. Oh, two interesting placements. Math going into level 16 at 333. M 7 lines away until then. And Math with that with that long bar only gets double. Oh no, a bit of a mischief from Math with that Z. And GS Cookie, thank you for the follow. Shame that Matt did not get that spin, that T-spin. But Math is recovering. Meanwhile, M is very clean. Although, oh no, and M is topping out at 350. So Math, you just need a couple burns. But Math is topping out as well, topping out at 345. M, you win this by only 5,000 points. Wow. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, guys. You had to hear that. I was getting a phone call from someone on Discord. I appreciate that. Um, there's a whole the person that just pinged me. Um, uh, it's complicated. It's a long story. Man, we should get a sponsorship by Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its, the official TNP snack. I love it. Heater, welcome. I'm going to get sponsored as a player. I want to get sponsored. I just don't know who to approach. I really want to like get some legit sponsors. Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. I was kind of distracted by the phone call. My apologies. Let's give him. And also too, it was also it, it was the phone call that distracted me. It was also the fact that it was just the way that the game ended. It was so dramatic. That's fun. Oh, it looks like M is returning question mark. All right, M is back. Now Math is gone. I need caller names. I shall spite them for the blasphemy. I'll DM you later. I'll send them their address, uh, their their parents' names, their kids, whole family tree. Perfect. I shall smite their whole family. This is a generational crime. Oh, absolutely. Let's count it down. Both players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. How can I explain the situation in the most broadest way possible? Let me think about that. Math with some pushdown points. Taking a safety double and a Tetris. Tetris for math. 2 Tetrises for math. 40. M. Not 123, just 23. Math, or not math. M. I'm getting confused now. Too many M's. You two are becoming the Sidnev and SV of Vandy. Too many M's. Instead of S's for Vandy, it's too many M's for me. M currently at 28. Math 99. Math digging. Math reopening the well. Math gets a Tetris. 121. M still is clean. M is clean. Not Tetris ready though. Long bar came, but yeah, no Tetris for M. Long bar comes, but once again, M is not ready. J will do. M's going to create long bar dependency and now get the Tetris. 59. Square kind of sucks. Nice flat burn though. For math. 144 math. M 60. Oh, this is looking very dangerous for M. I don't know if anything can get to the left side. Even before he had an opportunity to do that, a couple of misdrops in the middle of his board is going to lead to a top out. M tops out at 60. With a score of 186. You're good for game number 2, Matt. Is a 1-1 set. We are right on time. Nice. Oh, both players are ready. Not paying attention. Hopefully, you guys have not been ready for that long. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tight set. Math. M149. Level 15 is the level select. Yes, it is. that both of these players have different stacking philosophies here. So, and with the long bar dependency, resolves the long bar dependency. However, other issues has arose in M stack. Math also has issues. We'll get access to it. Nice, nice control. Although, what the heck do I know about this? Ooh, dirty Tetris from MathWiz86. M, up high. I don't think anything gets to the left side. A square is thrown to the far left, but nothing else can go over, and M's going to top out at 64. Math, you're good for game number 3. GG's. Okay. So I was reached out by someone looking for work, and their asking price is something that I can't afford, and I just haven't had the chance to communicate to them that although I heard them out, that I just don't have the funds to you know to I just don't have the funds to pay them, and I need to I need to inform them of that, and I just haven't had the chance yet. So that person that was looking for work was just calling me right now. So yeah, that's pretty much the situation right now. So all right, both players are ready. Let's count it down. It is match point in Matt's favor. Yeah, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm still trying to end my unemployment streak. Wait, I thought you worked at a kitchen or something. I thought you worked in food service. Whoa, a couple of nasty misdrops from M. Math knows what he did. Oh, nice T-spin setup from M. I'm like, the the T spin's right there, and he does it. I was pumped. Oh, 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 the what is it? What is that? What is that piece? The L. The L tuck was right there. Definitely unintentional. Definitely not intentional. Unfortunately, and was not able to make that adjustment quickly enough. But still, the T spin makes up for that. Oh no, uh, hang of a really bad misdrop from M, the long bar, in a very problematic spot for M. Able to get the next long bar over, luckily, to at least give M a chance to recover from this. But boy, M has so much work to do. Although that second long bar fills that one long bar dependency, but yeah, there's still a lot of holes. Needs attention. Oh, undershifts that T for M. Another long bar dependency formed by misdrop for M, and that's going to be a top out from M. Oh no. Oh, that was just a disastrous sequence of events for M. Could not survive two critical misdrops, and this is going to. So yeah, M is topping out at 82. Oh, that might be the death of M or Math as well. Oh, it needs a long bar. Yeah, but long bar's not coming. GG's. Um, I don't believe so. I think we're on schedule at the moment. Your match with 7 Page Wilson is at 1:30 UTC. It is currently 12. It is 0:18 UTC. So, if anything, we're ahead of schedule. So the next match is between this. Never heard of this guy before. Coverdale's. Yeah, never heard of him. Must be new. And the Lopez Man, a veteran. Let's count down, or let me set that up.
Hello. All right. Hopefully that's working on somebody's end. All right. Well, Lovis Man can hear me, so I'm going to take that as a success. Hello, TNP audience. How are we doing tonight? It is another lovely evening here, another lovely Tuesday evening. So we finish up the month of August. Lovis Man saying, I'm going to lose. I'm not, man. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm certainly curious to see how this plays out here. Still doing 9. All right. Seed has been generated. So have both our players entering the seeds here.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Do you want live feed through Discord, or do you want to, or are you just going to commentate through the stream?
I was going to say, I can see the stream right now, so I'm assuming there shouldn't be too much of a delay between the live feed and what's on Twitch.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Good luck.
Yes, good luck to you. All right. So looks like Lovis is ready to go. I'll assume he's got the right seat in, so we have Coverdale moment here. Let's see. As he carefully balances the acts of hosting and playing in the same show. Fun times here. Da, da, da. Yes, good luck, have fun. Alright. Yeah, so 648335 is the seed. All numbers. How about that? Alright, looks like we're ready to go here. Let's count it down. Starting game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Right, and we got the level 9 start going here. All right, fun times here. All right, so let's have a quick overview to the players here if you're not familiar with where they're at right now. Lovis Man currently representing the bronze tier of TNP here. I don't believe he's currently in a division, but most recently played through bronze 54, where ended up coming just behind Weston and Visor for promotion. So doing relatively well, though. Finished 3rd out of 5 in a pretty strong bronze division. Coverdale right now, just recently getting back to comp play finally in the silver scene here, and maybe in the gold scene soon enough. I have my suspicions. Yeah, that division just getting off and away not too long ago. Quite strong division that it looks to be, with all sorts of notable figures here from the Silver community, including Richard Wolf, the high volume streamer, or restreamer, I should say. But all right, let's see. Early on here, both players working on building up a nice stack here, although Lovis maybe a bit lopsided here, has a ghost eyepiece running through the stack right now, but working around it. Coverdale's with a clean board right now, just waiting on the long bar here. And the long bar not arriving yet, and now for Coverdale's, going to find it here for the Tetris. So right now, 48,000 points for Coverdale's and 32,000 points for Lovis. So Coverdale's is up here by about a Tetris and a half. Her level 9 scoring systems is going to get 2 Tetrises back to back here to up the score even further. So Coverdale's only 2 burnt lines here through the first 26. Very good pacing right now. Lovis had to work through some stuff here, was able to get out of it quickly enough, but now currently has a clean board here. So both players taking their time here, working through the motions. It's none of the high stress that you might see in some comp play here. This is a nice casual Tuesday here, as Tuesday should be. Nice T-tuck there by Coverdale's to try and maintain a healthy stack. Oh, and the line bar spin. Now Coverdale's just showing off here. You'll have to see it. Coverdale's is going to get the Tetris as well, up to now 97,000 points at 35 lines. Lovis also at 35 lines with 68,000, now getting a Tetris to go up to 80,000 here. So both players going back and forth here. Still plenty of time here to either build a lead or take a lead, depending on which player you are in this scenario. Both players here really showing their stacking prowess here, and just how well they can keep a balanced board for the time being. Of course, we'll hope that the pieces comply with them. Never be sure how those piece sequences will go. But right now, relative back and forth here, both players trading Tetrises for the moment. Coverdale's holding still about a Tetris and a half lead here, or about 18,000 points ahead on Lovis. Both players once again ready to find a Tetris, and Coverdale is going to get the long bar for a Tetris. Seeing quite a few long bars in this game, so glad to see no suffer seeds. Knock on wood, I suppose. Ooh, Lovis had either an over or an under flip there on the J piece. So a little bit of an awkward moment here, but nothing critical yet. Lovis will work around that, while Coverdale's is still keeping a clean board here. Relatively flat board as well. And we'll wait for the long bars, and Lovis now having to build up a left well here. Can certainly get the long bar over on level 9, but would like that long bar sooner than later. Now having to close off the well. Long bar does come, but Lovis can't use it. This might get tricky for Lovis. And, oh no, can't get the J piece over to the left side, and Lovis tops out at 118,000 points. Coverdale is at 158,000, so you are good for game number 1, Coverdale. GG. Yeah, I saw that, Lovis. The double flip that was unfortunate. Even then, yeah, you had the potential to get out of it, but unfortunately, it just wouldn't give you the long bar in time for that left well Tetris. But that will be how the set begins. Right. That is one game for Coverdale here. Now, of course, incrementing up to 7-5 on the seed count. Should be 7-5. Looks like both players are ready here, so let's not delay. And we'll go right into game number 2 here, starting it off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, here we go. Off and away. Both players heading up with the OI starting sequence. So that's a more ideal starting pair of pieces. Feels like half the games I get nowadays, half the comp games I get like SZ to start. It's like, ugh. But both players here doing their best to quickly find Tetrises or quickly build up for them, albeit slightly different stacking methods, but both eventually leading to the same result. And we'll see how long it takes for the long bar to arrive. Long bar will arrive. Lovis is able to get a Tetris here right away. Coverdale placing first long bar in the middle of the stack, but quickly following it up to get the early Tetris here. So both players with one Tetris on the board right now. But as we go through our early set of lines here, hopefully everyone is doing well on this edition of the TNP Show. I feel that I've sort of lost track. I think we're on 8th, 9th episode. I want to say this started late June, so it's been about 2 months now. So yeah, 8 or 9 episodes sounds about right. It's truly amazing just to see the slowly building history that is forming here for the TNP Show. It's so nice to see the familiar faces, special guests, and of course the nail-biting action, which somehow just gets magnetized towards this show. You love to see it. Coverdale's with some fast rolls there to build up the left side, but right now both players are waiting out for a long bar. Coverdale will get one for Tetris here. Lovis not quite ready for Tetris, but still has plenty of time and also has the lead right now. It is 49,000 points for Lovis, 39,000 for Coverdale, who actually takes a Tetris right as I say that. So now scores are practically tied here between these two through the first quarter of level 9 play. So for those who maybe haven't played level 9 in a little while or aren't as familiar with the pacing for it, usually I like to think that if your score is at least, or your thousands of points is at least double your line count, that's usually a relatively good pace. It's maximum you can get within 100 lines on level 9 start. The maximum you can get before level 10 transition is 300,000. So usually say if you can get 200,000 before transitioning to level 10, I'd say that's a successful 9 game, but just throwing a few numbers out there. Well, I'm throwing a few numbers. Coverdale's trying to throw some pieces to left and right, but pieces do not comply, and Coverdale's this time will be the one with the top out at 53,000. Lovis' board is starting to get high as well, but Lovis already ahead at 65,000, so you are good, Lovis, for game number 2, as it is now 1-1 on the set, and it looks like Lovis was in the process of getting out anyway, so well played there. But, yep. You are good to top out whenever, Lovis. So I think I missed a piece of that, but looks like Coverdale's held out for the center well a bit longer than he had wanted to. Which, hey, sometimes the pieces comply, and sometimes you just get games like these. But it's all right. It was once the best of 5, now turned into a best of 3 here. As we reset, rewind, and boot back up here for another game, and we're going to get this one counted down here. It's game number 3 between Coverdale and Lovis, kicking it off in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So let's see. All right, so already some early chaos here, and certainly some potential for either side to potentially run away with this match, but I don't think it'll be that type of matchup here. Both players have proven that they can hold their own against each other pace-wise here, so I think it might just be a case of who makes the misdrops and who doesn't right now. And Well, I wouldn't call the starting setup a misdrop per se, but neither player in Tetris scoring position here is Coverdale having to work through a small hole in the stack here, and Lovus having to close off that right side altogether, but no holes in the stacks at the moment. Although now that left side is going to need some attention via an eyepiece, and Lovus, this is proving to be problematic here, but Lovus is set up for a dirty left wheel Tetris, and he's going to get it. 8 rows off the bottom just for Lovus, so each player with 1 Tetris right now. Coverdale's has managed to find his way back to a clean board here. Lovus still working through stuff, but is almost out of this dig. And looks like this long bar should almost get him through there. Just 1 more amino to get the well back open. Fortunately, looks like will have to be a long bar needed for Lovus to get that last amino, and long bar does arrive just in time for a dirty triple. Coverdale has managed to put up at least a few more points on the board, though, so is ahead for the moment, but anyone's game right now as both players back to Tetris scoring position and both players trading Tetrises here. So early on here, 39,000 for Coverdale, 32,000 for Lovus. So it was certainly a scary moment there, especially on Lovus' board, but both players proving that even when the misdrops do arrive, they have the survival skills to work their way through it. And that's what you love to see, and you really need it at all the levels, whether you're playing all the way up in the ranks of CTM or all the way in the lowest divisions of TNP. Gotta be able to get out of tricky situations. Luckily, both players have been able to avoid any more tricky situations since that early stretch here for Game 3, and they have been going back and forth on the Tetrises. We are now up to 65,000 points for Coverdale's, 68,000 points for Lovus, as both players are just over a third of the way to the level 10 transition. And so, as I noted earlier, this is for level 9 scoring standards. I would say this is pretty efficient pace right now. I do think level 9 is a nice level to start on sometimes. There were many times when I mess around with my Tetris warm-ups, even to this day, I sometimes just like to go on a level 9 start, just to take it easy, especially since I'll go back and forth between fast and hyper tapping, and sometimes I just need to give my brain and my muscles a rest. So it's nice to just do a 9 start and see how efficient of a board I can have through those first 100 lines. Which means with my luck, one of these days, my next PB is probably going to come off a level 9 start. But anyway, back to our performance here. It is now 114,000 points for Coverdale's, halfway to the level 10 transition, and Lovus at 97,000. So Coverdale's maintaining about a Tetris and a half lead here, once again, about 18 to 20,000 points. And both players here working their way through the board, although Lovus' board has certainly gotten interesting. Might try to set up for a center well Tetris here, as it does not have access to that right well, or might just try to burn down through it too. Lovus, I believe his Das, if I'm not mistaken, is able to get those pieces to the left easily enough. And now Lovus with an open well once again. Fortunately, stuck with a long bar dependency in the middle of the stack, and so going to hold out for the moment. Long bar will arrive for Lovus, so nothing too dire yet, but still not quite to Tetris scoring position. Coverdale's is, and will score a Tetris here to go up to 141,000 points. So Coverdale's now leading by about 40,000 points. And Lovus finally getting a Tetris here after quite an interesting sequence, and another Tetris right after. So Tetris right back from Coverdale's here. So the back and forth between these two continues to occur as they are about 3/4 of the way to the level 10 transition. Let's see here. Coverdale's maybe trying to build one off the bottom, though I believe this will be set up for a triple right now. But Coverdale's still scoring and still with the lead for the moment here. Of course, there will be plenty of scoring potential beyond level 9, and hopefully we'll get to see a good bit of beyond level 9. Lova's working through various board states right now. And, oh, maybe that's not dash. I don't know. It's either really well-timed dash for Lova's or some dropped frames. Maybe both. Yeah, it'll be fine, though. I think we can still get a good picture of what's going on right now. And what is going on is that Lova's has actually gotten just ahead in scoring here, though he does also have a few lines ahead of Coverdale, so really anyone's game right now for the moment. And Coverdale is really building up there to hold out for the long bar. He is going to find the long bar, avoiding any potential disaster here as the players continue forward here. It is 173,000 for Coverdale's, 177,000 for Lovas, and Coverdale's not getting a Tetris. Then Lova's getting one right back, so Lova's is ahead, but it's by just 4,000 points on the dot. And both players, of course, about to hit that level 10 transition. Coverdale's will have time for one more Tetris before that point. And Lova's also time for one more Tetris before that point. Coverdale's is going to get the Tetris, and so will Lova's. So 211,000 will be the transition for Coverdale's. 203,000 will be the transition for Lova's. So Coverdale's just ahead here as we go into our first transition point. But again, very efficient play here from both players through those first 100 lines. As a note, if you can get over 200,000 going into level 10, I call that a good level 9 game. So both players having that here, but let's see what they can do beyond level 9. And right now, Coverdale is trying to clean up the board here. Ideally won't be too bad of a solve, especially if some helpful pieces can come along. And that L piece will certainly help here. Lova's with a clean board right now and does manage to get a Tetris here. Lova's now up to 244,000. Coverdale's is sitting at 222, actually 2 points off of perfect twos across the board there for a moment. Always gotta love those coincidental number appearances. But Coverdale's not quite at the Tetris scoring state here, as this last amino on the board proving to be a little bit tricky. But still going to work through it here. Meanwhile, Lova's now suddenly setting up for a center well here, as the board didn't quite give the pieces that Lova's wanted. So now Lova's holding out for a long bar. We'll see if it arrives in time. If not, this could be disastrous, and Lova's is going to get that long bar for the Tetris to bring the stack back down there. So that certainly got interesting for a moment, but both players still surviving here going into level 12. It's 265,000 for Lova's, 240,000 for Coverdale's. We'll take another Tetris here to go up to 255. So Lova's still ahead by just 10,000 points, which means it will be a game of survival here. Although who knows, maybe one or both of these players will suddenly amp up the scoring here and force the other player to go just as aggressive. We'll see. Right now, both players just trying to have as clean of a board as they can manage to find here. Coverdale's still with just a couple of holes in that board, but might be trying to build around it. Might just work through it. See what his approach is. We'll see what pieces work with here. And Lova's still hanging on for the moment here. Now at 302,000 on level 14. Going to briefly close off the right side of that well here, but it is a bit high up, so needs pieces to work with it. Not going to get those pieces, and that is going to be a top out for Lova's at 304,000. So Coverdale's will need 305. You need 305 Coverdale's. So Coverdale's currently at 286. About 20,000 points away. I believe at this range, one Tetris would be enough to win, but obviously has plenty of time here to line this out. and 2 lines away from the transition into level 18 speed. And see how Coverdale's approaches this. Just throwing this piece to one side. Yeah, he's going to get the dirty Tetris, and that will give Coverdale's the win here to go up 2-1 on the set. Okay, thank you for confirming, Lovis. I had there were some movements there. I'm like, this sort of has to be a roller, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to assume there. But so it is indeed a roller battle. But yep, you are good here, Coverdale's, and perhaps not a moment too soon here. So well played performance there, and that was all game 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. What a game 3 that was. Marathon performance from both sides here. Also, Heater and 7 Page, I do see your messages. Sorry, I didn't address that. We will we'll get the scheduling stuff sorted after the conclusion of this match here. Right now, we've got to focus on the match at hand here, and for the moment, Coverdale's is up 2-1 here, so has the advantage going into game 4. We'll see if he can close out the set, or if Lovis can let this one go in the distance here. We're going to find out right now, starting in 3, 2, 1, and a Tetris. So here we are, game number 4. Let's see how both players go into this one. There we go. All right, we are off and running here. Still running with the same piece set. Coverdale's with a nice little eye tuck there on the opening sequence. So certainly an interesting one. All right, yeah, so here we are, game number 4. Once again, Coverdale's is up 2-1 on this set, and both players have proven that they are certainly capable of playing out practically the full extent of this marathon that has been the level 9 starts here. Although right off the get-go, Lovis is in some big trouble in the worst of ways. So Lovis trying to avoid the early top out here. And Lovis will get 1 line burnt here. Avoids Club 0. Has not avoided death yet, but still alive. Lovis now confirming to me that he's a roller, so we'll see if Lovis can get the right pieces. This is about 15 lines up on the board. This is just tough for anyone to get out of, and I don't think it's going to happen. And can you believe this, folks? Lovis topping out at just 2,000 points. And just like that, Coverdale's already has game number 4 here, which means that Coverdale's picks up the W for this week. So congratulations to Coverdale's. And great performances on both sides overall. You didn't Club 0, Lovis, man. That it's always a shame when you get stuck in a piece dependency and like, nah, I'm just gonna wait it out. Surely the piece has to come eventually. But what can you do? All right, well, that does it for this one here. Glad to get the chance on the mic here as always. Always appreciate that.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. I will see you out on the battlefield.
Yep, I'll see you in chat.
Until then. Alright, so let me get myself out of here. Alright, we're almost ready here. Alright. Let's get started here. Let's get the seed, I mean. The seed is 71, 67, 70. Wait. Yeah, 71, 67, 77. I thought I was pronouncing that wrong for a second, but that is not the case here. Not the case. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish the predictions. So, before we get started, I do need to run an ad really quick, so we'll be right back in 1 minute. except Lovis. All right, we're back. There's a part of me that wants to participate in the gambling. However, I cannot. Unfortunately. Can I? Too bad I... Wait, can I add to the pool? I probably can't. Streamers can't predict on their own channel. Aw, sad face. Oliver, welcome. Or Tree, I should say. Do you just get a PB on the show? Oh my god. GG's. I didn't even know that was happening. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Well, well, I know where the points are going to now. GG's. When did the TNP show become PBTV? Good thing it didn't happen in comp, or else rip heater. Anytime anyone PBs during a game, that's when you know you're not going to win. The seed is... Did I pin it? I did not. Yeah, the seed is 71, 67, 77. Let's make sure the seeds are correct here. Can't see it on... Oh no, Wilson is already putting it in. Or is putting it in right now. Heater has already done so. 71, 67, 77. Heater is correct. Now just need to wait for Wilson to input the seed. $61, $71, $67, $71, $67, $77. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good here. Both players are ready. Let's count it down. Oh, why didn't that work? 3, 2, 1. Tetris. For a second, I thought I accidentally banned someone. I don't think I did. No, there's no indication of that. Yeah, we're good. Players starting off. Level 12 is the start here. Oh, your Twitch crashed. Oh, maybe I accidentally banned you. Oopsies. Maybe it corrected itself, who knows. I don't know what I'm saying. Heater starting off with a score of 7,200 and a longbar dependency. Longbar comes for Heater. Left sided board needs attention. Wilson currently at 4,100. Needs a longbar to open that longbar dependency. Does. No longbar comes. Parity on the right side though of Wilson's board. Problematic. However, is getting the right pieces to handle it. However, again, despite getting 3 T's near back to back, Wilson still just didn't use those T's to fix the parity on the left side of his board. But soon after, Wilson's able to fix it, and now it's back to normal for Wilson. Wilson currently at 18. Rory, how you doing? Heater and Wilson are not Tetris ready yet. Wilson, I'm not sure what Wilson's approach is. Oh, a very late adjustment from Wilson almost resulted in a misdrop, but is able to get the adjustment to help his board. I'm not sure how that helped, but it's working out. And Wilson's board is finally back to clean. Heater forming a longbar dependency. Gets long bar. How will Heater approach this? Just going to burn it down. Really, not really a lot of. Yeah, that's really the only option for Heater to get it out of that situation efficiently. And Tetris for Heater. Meanwhile, Wilson is almost Tetris ready actually. No. Just going to burn down. And I get Tetris. It was like a triple, I believe, for Wilson. Tetris for Heater. 171. Wilson 57. Wilson has a lot of catching up to do here. Ooh, triple flip of that piece from Heater. Heater might go left bow here? It's totally possible. Nope, I lied. I would have. Totally unnecessary left well. Something I would totally do. Yeah, Wilson. I mean, Heater is definitely very far in lines. Only 0 lines until the transition. My gosh. So I really don't know who has the real lead here. Obviously, Heater is ahead by 25 lines at least, 25 plus lines. So yeah, this doesn't give an accurate representation of like how far or ahead Wilson could be. Heater committing to this left well. Tetris ready, taking a double, and getting a Tetris. Heater 241 at 117 lines. Wilson still on level 12. All that push down that Heater is doing has put him miles ahead of Wilson. So I don't know. Like I said before, like I don't know what the real lead is for Wilson, unless Heater is still punching down Tetris though. Tetris for Wilson 124. As it is, Wilson might have to PP again to beat Heater. Yeah. Heater with double. Had a Z to take care of the left side to bring the well back to the right side. Decides to use the piece in a different way. Wilson finally transitioned to level 12. Oh, Wilson in some trouble here. Multiple longbar dependencies, the very deep ones. Wilson has an option to chop it down, and that in the right pieces. I think Wilson's going aggro here because he knows he's far behind. Heater already on level 19 at 280. Wilson not happy with the board state. T-spin setup, but where Wilson had a T-spin setup but plugs it. Wilson on level 15, speeds here. Heater already on level 20. Heater was not confident with that 5 tap. Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for Heater. Heater's hopping out at 297. So Wilson, you're in chase down. Your target is 298. 298. Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be it for Wilson. Wilson topping out at 167. So that's gonna be it's gonna be 1-0 in Heater's favor. Oh crap, I meant to write down the time. I did not write the time for when my match ended. Let's make it 8:50, why not? Let's count down. Both players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We got... Both players are off and running. Each game shall be blessed with Chewbacca. I'm okay with that. Oh, we have... Oh, you didn't increment. Okay, so... Wilson, we are going to top out. And we're going to reset the game. Oh yeah, we're on different seeds. So the new seed will be 93. Yeah, we restart by just incrementing again. So Wilson was on the correct seed at 82, so we're going to increment to 93. Good thing you noticed that because I didn't. Both players are ready. Let's count it down. Game number 2. Take 2. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Long bar CJ. Long bar. Wait a minute. If you spoke, I didn't hear you music blaring. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're on the correct seats here. It's all good in the hood. Triple 4 heater. Heater pushing down. Wilson throws that what is that? A Z. The columns 1 and 2. And their gestures for Wilson 33. You know what we should do? We should get Richard Wilson on the show. That'd be really him versus me. That would be a very fun matchup. I think I versed him like once and he won that set. Not Richard Wilson, Richard Wolf. Why did I say Wilson? Oh my gosh. I'm tired. I was combining Richard Wolf and Seven Page Wilson in both of their names. Wilson currently at 57, Heater 50. So Wilson to lead by less than 10,000 points. So this is a close one. However, there is a huge line difference. So Wilson does have the pace lead. Both players' boards a little bit complicated. Wilson went to left well. And Wilson wants to get out of this as soon as possible. Long bar comes. Yeah. Okay, Wilson with the Tetris, however, is now long bar dependent in column 1. There was a trade-off. Although I agree with the placement. Yeah, I agree with the placement. If you are someone who prioritizes Tetrises, over, and you're willing to compromise stack health, I think that's the right move. For me, I feel like I would skip that on Tetris just to make sure my stack is a little bit, is in better shape. Or the board will be in a better shape at a, with the placement I could do. Wilson's going to burn away that S. Heater already transitioning. Great game for Wilson right now. Yeah. Yeah, I say this every time, but like Wilson is like doing very. Every time he comes on the show, like he just is progressing. He could barely do 19. Not 19. Level 9 when he first came on the show, and now look at him. He looks very comfortable with level 12 speeds. It's pretty crazy. Both players are digging. Level 15 speeds is what Heater's at, being ahead by, holy crap, a lot of lines. 100 and, not 100, 40 lines to be exact. 40 lines ahead of front of Wilson. Currently 133. Wilson at 204. So Wilson definitely still has the pace lead. Very good for Wilson. Heater on level 18 speeds is Heater cleaning up. Heater with the Tetris 183. Level 18 is around the corner. Oh, the level 18 speeds are already here. Wilson Shimolan for PB no matter what happens. Yeah, Wilson, if you're more than welcome to Mullen this. I don't know if he can hear me though, because he said his music was blaring. Wilson on to level 13. Nice J tuck. Another Tetris for Wilson. Wilson going on to level 15. Fills in the long bar dependency. S flat burn. Not getting kind of some awkward pieces for Wilson. Our heater is topping out at 241. So Wilson, you're good for game number 2. GG's. And please feel free to play this out. This is definitely a PB opportunity here. Oh. Misrotation of that L. This is not looking good for Wilson. Ah, what a shame. So both players have one apiece. Wilson is ready. Heater is ready. Let's count it down. Game number 3. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Who do we have left here? It is Heater and Wilson who is playing right now, and then we have Tree versus Wilson, and that's going to conclude our night. This night has gone quickly, actually. This is what I want to do on my Tuesday nights. There's no other place where I would rather be. Center well Tetris for Heater. Heater currently at 40. Wilson at 6,500. Oh, you moved back to your hometown. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Wilson needs some help here, RNG wise. Okay, Wilson. Parity issues. Wilson's board is going to cover that hole, and this is not looking good for Wilson. Couldn't do the T-spin, and that's going to be it for Wilson. Wilson topping out at 15,000. So Heater, you're good for game number 3. GG's. And looks like Heater is not in a better situation at the moment. Although getting pieces over to the left side, perfect square would be perfect for that middle. Looks like he did get that. we are seeing premium PowerPoint presentation quality right here from Heater. Nothing but S tier. Looks like Heater has reopened the well, and didn't I use that longbow for a Tetris? I'm not sure what happened there. Heater will reopen the well. No, not yet. Yeah, no, looks like Heater's not going to complete that run. Heater's going to top out 74. So, Heater, you get game number 3. Yes, peak entertainment, and too bad I can't pay you guys. Maybe I should make like a Maturino fund. Both players are ready. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Trying to read what the text says in Heater's cam window. Looks like it says Heater's super epic Tetris gameplay. I dig that. From what I remember, I believe Heater is a restreamer. I've seen him restream this and that. And he was I think this and that was versing. Who was he versing? I forget, but that was my first introduction to Heater. This is my first introduction to Heater playing pop. Heater's board kind of problematic. Yeah, Heater understands that this is not the board that he wants. Heater's just going to burn it down. Yeah. Oh no, Wilson up high. Okay. Was able to correct that overshift. Wilson. I didn't realize Wilson was in some intricate situation himself. Peter almost out of the dig. Meanwhile, Wilson trying to. Oh, yeah. Wilson did not mean to put that long bar in column 2. Oh, this is looking very dangerous for Wilson. Unable to get that S over, and that's going to be a top out for Wilson. Wilson topping out at 27. The score of 54. Heater, you're good for game number 4. GG's. You do not restream? Who am I thinking of then? Oh, I'm thinking of shopping cart. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I know Wilson restreams. I'm thinking of shopping cart. It was a different appliance or a different object. My brain was in the right area. My brain was doing something right. It was just the wrong inanimate object. Alright, so the final match is between 7-Page Wilson and Tree Priest. Let's... Oh, let me get the 9:30, 9:31. We are right on time. Wow. Yeah, let's get that set up. Ooh, base reveal from Tree Priest. Although the profile picture of Tree Priest was technically him. Oh, it's Trolley. Let's get a seed for you guys. Your seed is Alpha Echo Alpha Delta 6-1. Alpha Echo Alpha Delta 6-1. Everyone has such good headsets. Yeah. Let's make sure the seats are correct here. Alpha Echo. Alpha Echo Alpha Delta 6-1. Alpha Echo Alpha Delta 6-1. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was going to say Tree had the wrong seat initially, but he fixed it. Let's kind of down. I'll accept it in a sec. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. He wanted to say this. Yes, it is. It does count for Elo. So tree starting off with 4,400. And Wilson starting off with 20. Oh, my elo is completely effed. It really is. I My elo would be so much better had I not participated in the very large division. I would be around a 50-50 win. I would have a 50-50 win ratio had I not done the very large division. Tree piece with a long bar dependency. Going to plug it with a square. Going low with the board in the process to get J. Where is this long bar for tree? Long bar comes. Almost missed it. Almost missed the long bar dependency. Oh, Wilson with the early shift with the T. This is not looking good for tree. Nothing can get to the left side, and that's going to be it for Wilson, I mean. Wilson's going to top out at 60. So, tree, you're in a chase down. Your target is 61. 61,000. Currently at 49. Tree. This is not a freebie by any means. 10,000, less than 10,000 points needed. Wilson, not Wilson. Tree at 53. 7,000 now. Oh no. Undershift of that Z. Oh no, this is looking very dangerous for Tree. Tree fighting up high. Okay. Good recovery. Just need like 2 more burns. And with that single burn, you get the chase down. GG's. Tree is pumped. Whatever it was, it worked. Yeah, you're playing high up as well. I was shouting fluff it. Oh, I see. Oh, I've not been keeping track of this. So that was second game. Tree won the first one. Tree won the second one, so it's up 2-0. All right, let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Need to check something really quick. So Tree currently at 54. Wilson 24. Oh, it is the 10th episode. Also, math this is the second game, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Because I meant to keep track and I totally forgot. Or that was... I was so close to having a clean game. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is game 2. Okay. Wilson up high. Gets the Tetris, though. Dirty Tetris from Wilson. Wilson going to take some safety burns here. Well reopened again. Another Tetris for Wilson. It's going to reopen that well on the left side. Wilson takes another Tetris, brings him up to 84. Tree currently at 121. So yeah, we don't know the outcome of this game yet, so I'm not going to write the arrow just yet. Perfect. Oh, early shift of that, or early tuck for that, of that T for Wilson. That's going to create some complications on this board. Wilson creates a long bar dependency left side. 2 long bar dependencies now. It's looking dangerous. Gets the long bar though to bring it down. Makes it manageable. Oh no, hangs the long bar, and that's going to be it for Wilson. Wilson's going to top out at 87. Tree, you're good for game number 2. GG's. Now this is officially game number 2. Yeah. Alright, let's count down. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This is Wilson we all know, and what? You can't leave us on a cliffhanger like that. Wilson starting off pushdown points here. Tree will not. Oh my gosh. So I work in retail, right? And they are setting up Halloween decorations. And I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, why? It's not even September yet. It's quite sad. Tree currently at 3,600. No Tetris yet. Although as soon as I say that, Tree does get his first one in the game, 19,000. Wilson still looking for his first. Triple for Wilson. Oh, awkward placement. That's definitely not where Wilson wanted to go with it. Wilson showing some frustration. Okay. Wilson recovering from this. Tree and Wilson don't have the best supports at the moment. However, oh no, this is not looking good for Tree. Yeah, for Tree. Multiple tucks are set up. However, there's a lot of holes in Tree's board. I feel like Tree is becoming very RNG dependent here. Parity on Tree's left side of the board, problematic. Tree is bringing this down though. Tree. Oh no, overshift at that, or early shift at that T from Tree. It's definitely good. Yep. Yeah, no, that's going to be GG's for Tree, topping out at 44. So, Wilson, you're a chase down. Your target is 45. Yeah, that was a rough sequence. Already saw Christmas promotions. Never it's too early for corporations. No, I agree. It's just, I know that. Okay, so last year. Oh, before I continue that sentence, I want to be here if Wilson tops out. Okay, Wilson has recovered. And Wilson is good. Tree topped out 44. Wilson already at 54, so Wilson's still alive. But yeah, I think it was the first day of November 1st of last year, where they just started playing Christmas music, and I had to listen to that for 2 months straight. It was horrible. It was a horrible 2 months. Both players are ready. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, I want to get out of retail so badly. It sucks. Anything but retail. I mean, at least I can say, like, even though I don't like the job, I can say that, I am quite competent at what I can, what I do. I'm pretty much a soccer. I get all my work done. You know, I am a, quite a reserved person at work. I don't really, or I don't make any drama. I don't talk to anyone really. I just go in, I just do my job, and get out, you know? Um, oh, I don't blame you, man. Like, I did when I used to work at Walmart. Oh no, Wilson, we had trouble here. He wants to get that well open though. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, this is not looking good for Wilson. Very ill-advised placement of that J pretty much ended it for Wilson, topping out and led to a topping out of 21. So, Tree with a score of 36, you're good for game number 4. GG's. GG's to both players. Tree saying good game. And indeed it was. Oop. And that's it. Well, that's it for me. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to send you off somewhere. Oops. There we go. Thanks for hosting TNP. A little bit. I can't read. Like everybody else, thank you for hosting TNP Show. Always a pleasure to be here. Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the show, and always love to have you here. And yes, thank you, Matt. Yes, it's 10th anniversary. I am going to do something big for the 100th episode of the TNP Show. I don't know what, but I want to do something big for the big 100. Yes, I got a lot of time to plan. And then the day before, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I for which McClellan. I'm going to forget. I'm going to say I'm going to do all these big things for the 100th episode, and the day of, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to plan something. I know, May. July 1st was episode 1. Yeah, I plan on doing this for a while. Yeah, hope everyone has a good night, and I'm just going to head offline. There's no... No, I don't feel like sending you guys anywhere. I don't feel like rating anyone, so good night.